Bitch Talk podcast. Abortion is normal. Fuck fascists. I love it. I'm in.
We figured you'd like that. Welcome to Bitch Talk. I'm your host, Erin.
And I'm co-host Ange, aka Captain Party.
2026 brings us into our 13th year of podcasting, and we're proud to be here. Thank you to our followers and longtime listeners for voting us Best of the Bay Best Podcast for 3 years in a row, and to SF Film for adding us to the respected list of essential SF winners.
If this is your first time listening, where the hell have you been? But better late than never. We're like if the rap group Salt and Peppa met the show Grace and Frankie and had a baby. And if you don't understand what that means, ask Jeeves. And now, on with the show. Clink! We were at Sundance as well as you, and that was
Why did we talk there? We should have talked there. That would have been fun.
We tried. Look, you're a little bit busy, apparently.
The moment was having a moment.
Well, we're doing it now.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. This is historic, I feel, for us at Bitch Talk. We have the lovely Rosanna Arquette on our show, which is crazy. You're episode 901. Thank you very much for being here. And we're going to talk about this little movie called The Moment that we were really trying for at Sundance. And y'all were, like I said earlier, we're having a moment at Sundance. So now we're here and we're welcoming you to our show. Thank you so much for being here, Rosanna.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me. I'm giving myself a little scarf around my neck because it's freezing outside and I have like a lump in my throat and I have to go on a plane tomorrow. So I'm just trying to keep myself more cozy. It's freezing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Where are you?
San Francisco.
We're in San Francisco.
Oh, nice. I love it.
It's a little warmer here right now.
We love it.
I lived in Marin.
Oh, beautiful.
Did you really?
Yeah.
When?
I mean,
When
in
was that?
San Francisco when I was a teenager. But I'm in New England. It's like snow up to your knees. You know, it's melting now, but it's been really cold.
Got it.
Yeah, we worked in Marin together, Aaron and I, in TV production, actually, in Corte Madera.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a magical place.
I love it.
Marin is so beautiful.
Mount Tam. I love Mill Valley. I love
it. Okay. Rosanna, can you introduce our audience to The Moment, please?
Hi. Oh, yes. So The Moment is if you know, Charlie XCX was a huge brat phenomenon, woman that is a singer, songwriter for many years. And there was a huge phenomenon called the Brat Summer. And of course, it sold like crazy. And so of course, record labels all want to capitalize on that and bank on that and make more. What do you do next? So the next thing usually is to make a documentary film of the concert, a concert film. So Charlie had the bright idea with Aiden Zamiri, who they've worked together a lot, a wonderful director, to do a mockumentary, more like, Spinal Tap. And that's what they did. They and it's very truthful too, about a pop star, a rock star who really is under so much pressure to make the moment even bigger. And it's like, is that really in her soul? So I think it captures that very well.
Yeah.
The film,
It does. It captures. Oh, go on. Yes.
No, go ahead. No, I'm like rambling. I just had a healing from a healer.
Oh,
I just went to this healer. The healer came to my house and did this healing on me. So I'm a little, and literally she left 8 minutes ago. So I'm like, woo, it's wild.
Oh, yeah. I want to talk about the healing now.
Yeah, I love healers. But we'll finish the moment, and then we'll go into the moment of healing.
Yes,
that'll be at the end. That'll be at the end.
I have some shaman experience as well. Very magical. But so yeah, what I love about this film is it stands with those epic mockumentaries of our generation, but it also is of this generation. So I wanted to ask if you, Rosanna, were having a brat summer in 2024, and what is your understanding of what that means? Do you understand?
No, I was having hell summer, for the last 4 years. I didn't have such a great time in the last 4 years, but I'm having a great time now. I was kind of healing from a intense time I left LA and my marriage broke up, and it was just like, okay, what is going on? And it seemed like everything was coming at me that was just like, I on the anniversary of what would have been the anniversary of the marriage, there was the 1,000-year flood where I am, and the whole basement flooded. It was like no insurance. It was like, oh my God. It was just one thing after another. But doing it basically alone on many levels. Thank God I had help with, the house stuff, but it was really rough. And I've just really come out of that in January. And so it was great to go off and do the movie, which we did last March in London, where a lot of my really great close besties are in London. And that was fun. And just to be a part of this movie.
But did you understand what Brat Summer was, or like, do you understand what it means now? Because I'm still trying to understand myself.
So the truth is like, I didn't really know Charlie XCX. She wrote me this lovely letter, beautiful letter, and I didn't really know who she was. I thought, oh, the Charlie. I thought and then I heard the song. Oh, that's Charlie XCX. It was that. And then I told my daughter. She's like, oh my God, that's great, Mom. That's how fun. And so it was sweet, wonderful, and she loves film. She's very smart. She's very smart about filmmakers and film, and I appreciate that about her. So yeah, the Brat Summer is just, it was cool when Kamala was Brat. I kind of I got
Right.
that. I got that, Kamala's Brat. Oh, that was, put it all together. Oh, that's what that meant.
Right.
Did they write the movie around you? Because it seems to me like you're a little bit of the special sauce with these huge name musicians, Madonna, David Bowie, and now it's like Charlie XCX. You're the special sauce, really. It's you.
Aw. That's so nice. Well, I love musicians. I have a whole household filled with, photography of rock stars and lots of music around me. Big record collection, of course. And it's a world that I really do understand. So it was great when she said I like play her record business executive. I thought that's amazing because I know so many people in the music industry that actually do that job or had done that job through the years. So, and I saw a shift. I've seen the shift of people that they're artists and they're souls, but they still need to answer to their boards and their bean counting, and like, well, that didn't sell, so drop her, like people, it's cutthroat. It's mean. It's our industry, all of this, the entertainment industry could be really treacherous.
Yeah, we talk a lot about how we don't have stars now like we did when we were growing up in the 80s, that just like everyone followed everything that Michael Jackson or Madonna or these stars did.
Yes.
But now, Charlie XCX can have a Brat Summer in 2024, and then now, it's sort of
the
fleeting.
Kardashians. So
yeah.
So like now it's more the reality television stars that are,
Ooh.
I said it years ago that reality television is the death of art. And I'm sorry, I'm really good friends with many, Andy Cohen's a great friend of mine. Sorry, Andy, I love you. But for artists, I think it brought this whole other thing, and then because it made a lot of money, it makes a fortune. So people are looking at that more than making art. And like films inspire us, films and incredible music that have lyrics like the Joni Mitchell. Who's the Joni Mitchell of our time? And and not to say, because I didn't get the Taylor Swift thing at all for a long. I'm going to tell you a story though, because it's a funny story though. But I always thought, oh, I didn't get the pop thing, the whole thing. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then my friend said, why don't you get it? I said, it's just not my thing. But then I loved what she does, like fighting the system, fighting the man that stole her music, like registering people to vote. Like, and I was like, then I was really interested in her. I said, okay, yeah. I listened to this one record, Folklore. And she tells stories in this. She is a songwriter, and there's some beautiful songs in that. And then a girlfriend of mine there was going to go see the live, her big Eras tour thing, and I went with her. We went, and by the end we were like, she's an avatar. I mean, it's funny because she, whatever it is, like she does things with kindness. term seems to. I love that every town she's in, she feeds the homeless. Like, wow, you know,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
pretty admirable. I admire all of that stuff that she doesn't. And then, I never watched football ever until like she got together with him, and it's like I'm watching a Super Bowl, and like, oh, they're in the crowd, they're kissing me. Yay! I did. I have to admit it. It's very funny.
I love that we're talking about activism now, because I want to talk about your activism.
Okay.
We talk a lot about art as activism.
Yeah.
And I think just scrolling through your Instagram, I feel like you place your activism above your art. Can you talk about just all of it? I know this could be the rest of the conversation, but
no, it could be forever. But I was raised, thank you God, raised with parents that were activists. We grew up it's in our blood, it's in our DNA. That's what you do. You speak out against injustice. You take care of people that have less than you as much as you possibly can. I mean, we're all figuring it out right now because it's scary for everyone. Especially so when you speak out, when a person who's, in the public eye speaks out, I've had major backlash from speaking out about Harvey Weinstein being one of the people that, we all collectively put him behind bars. But then you have, as you're seeing with all this Epstein stuff, the people that are involved and turn the other way and don't really give a shit, and you can pay a heavy price for speaking out, which I have. It doesn't really stop me, but also I've aged, and they want young, young, young. So I'm looking forward to being like the old mama. Like I actually am going tomorrow far away to do to play a grandma.
Yes.
I'm a grandma.
Get it.
Own it. Honor it. Yay. Yeah. So activism. Let's get back, because I am ADHD, as you can tell. It's really important to me seeing what is unfolding in our country is so very painful every day. I mean, the withering away, the obliteration of democracy, and trying to silence our voices to the point where shooting some, people in the face in Minnesota. I mean, I want Minnesota to get that Peace Prize so much because they do deserve it. These people are in the freezing cold, standing up for what is right, and it's just gotten completely out of control. And it was always there, but now we're all seeing it. People are seeing it.
Right.
It's not it's something that's always existed, and they thought they were doing it with like hoods, the Ku Klux Klan, wearing their hoods. Now we're seeing them. They don't have hoods on. They have masks on because
they have to cover some of their face.
Yeah, exactly. But but in our own government, what we're seeing is racism. Is just wow, horrendous. So yes, I speak out. I always have. And I'm trying to, it's all energetically so dark, everything that we've been seeing and experiencing. And to the point where it's so toxic for all of us. And and I think that's the plan, is to like, oh, I got to take a break. And by looking away 5 minutes later, there's something really horrendous again has happened. Like every minute, we're just being assaulted with this just twisted, horrible nightmare of evil. It's painful. And but I find that we all have to like, I'm a big person who believes in prayer, and I do. And not, and just for myself, just to stay away from that dark energy, because it is dark and like a satanic force. Terrifying.
Yeah, to tie that into just the industry that you're in, it's a lot of image versus reality sort of things, and suppressing a lot of who you are. So how have you been able to stay grounded and watch generations of actors and musicians sort of fall by the wayside because they couldn't stay grounded?
I'm not always grounded. Let me tell you, it took like I was knocked out by leaving LA and all the things that's happened for 4 years. Just like what is going on? Just felt really super lost, really sad, really. But in that process, which was a process, that things came to the surface that I got to deal with on every level, you know, motherhood and my cat, motherhood and just all the things that we bring to the table as human beings and go through are like where I came from as a child, my very dysfunctional but amazing creative force family, my parents being, but my dad was struggling with drug addiction for years. He finally got sober, but we grew up around my mother, the codependent. Grew up around that. A lot of rage and violence and anger, in that, but very dramatic. But in that, there was instilled this incredible activism and creativity, which I think saved me and all of us. I think our whole family, I would say, I could speak for everyone. I shouldn't, but I think that it is the thing that we all hang on to. And we have a, a force field of a family that we're all in our own way very active. We're activists in every way.
Activism and creativity saves.
Yeah.
Both for the creative and for whoever's receiving that art. Yeah.
Yes. And so the AI thing, which for me, I'm not a iChat or I'm not the chat GPT. Like I know that maybe it's great for medical, we hope, we pray. I don't know. But I'm just so not interested and I know it's here to stay. And is it okay? I'm the person that is holding on to my 8-track tape, like remember the big gigantic or my big giant remember the big, well, you guys are too young probably, but they had the big VHSs, the huge
no,
ones.
yes.
Yeah, right. Tiny, now we have it's online, so I understand this is a new thing and maybe it could be used for good, but right now in the wrong hands, and they've all said the people who created it, they're using it for bad and creating evil. It's so toxic. And that with all our activism, like we have to every day be relentless to stand up for democracy. You're not going, no, there's no third presidency. Thank you very much, mister.
Right.
No. And standing up, and you see people standing up finally. I knew Virginia, who I don't believe killed herself, but anyway, that's a whole long rabbit hole we can go down.
One of the survivors, right?
Of that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I just had a moment of clarity. Maybe we're going through all of this to expose all the evil.
I think so. I think ultimately shedding light on darkness is why we're all meant to be here at this time. Here we are. And will it change? Does it move they're all into, mountains of money, and that's and the stock market, and the stock market's really good. Like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Right.
And not to say that we all don't want our money to work for us if we invest in something because that's been how we've done things, but this isn't working like this. It's not. And I don't know
hasn't
what
been. Yeah.
it has, and it's people are suffering, and anyway, I weep a lot and I pray a lot, and just like everybody who has any kind of sensitivity or feeling for what's happening to other people that are so unjust, and did it take Renee being killed and
right,
and her, and then going after her wife,
right?
Yeah, to add insult to injury. Yeah, let's attack the wife now, and
then Alex,
right? While we're at Sundance, yeah, which was crazy.
Yeah, I didn't leave my hotel room for I didn't do things because it was just the news was just, and then we do need to take breaks, but not be ignorant.
Yeah. Well, that's why we got to see the movie here in San Francisco at the Alamo, and it was nice to take a break. You know what I mean? And that's what I love about movies is you can just go in most movies, you can go into a theater and just turn it off. And that's what I really loved about this movie, to be
Will you
honest.
go see my daughter in Dracula?
Well, that's what I want to talk to you
That's
about.
my baby.
I know, but
she's
wait.
in Dracula, and she's amazing.
All
it's
of
a love
this
story. It's a whole love story.
But
It's really fun.
But with your decades in the industry, what did you tell your daughter about the industry? Did you kind of tell her like, okay, but
well, you couldn't stop her. I didn't. She really wanted to be a kid actor, and I said, and I was hardcore about it, having known very many beautiful, incredible kid actors in my time. One being Tatum O'Neal, who I love, and no, and so, but theater class and dance and singing, all the things that would give her the tools to go do that at 18, and that was it. And she was just like, well, and I was basically saving her, and I think she might hopefully know that, have a childhood and then be able to do that, which she has, and she works really hard. She's amazing. She's so cool.
Well, the Arquettes have been a force in the industry,
really.
And it continues, which is exciting with your daughter. But I wanted to ask you if you have any bucket list items left for your career, or it's just like we'll see what comes along. If I like it, cool. Or is there like something you really want to do?
I'm starting to go back to work, which I didn't for a long time. So I'm leaving tomorrow for a really cool movie that I'm excited about. That's cool. I'll be doing that. And yeah, I always feel like there's a lot of really cool things percolating, but I don't like to jinx them, so I don't talk about anybody. But if that was to come through, it'd be really make me very happy. And I'm gonna do this show with Maggie Q, Ballard. I'm coming in and playing her mom. I'll do that in a few months. Come in probably for a few episodes of that. That's fun. But yeah, there's directors I would love to work with. Chloe Zhao.
Oh,
love her so much.
We had her on years ago.
For The Writer, yeah.
She just speaks the language like how she directed Hamlet. And I was like, oh my God, I wish I could work with a woman like that. I love her.
Yeah, she makes you just want to just tear up. Even if it's not particularly like just from the beauty and the emotion at her direction. Yeah. She's
gorgeous film. There were so many great performances this year, that some that got overlooked that I was really bummed about. Like, did you see Kristen Stewart's movie?
We haven't. No, I want to. Yeah.
Well, that's worth seeing. It's really beautiful. It's beautiful. It's intense. It's incredible. And Imogen Poots' performance is staggering. And it's beautiful. It's just the interior life of someone who's been sexually abused, and it's powerful.
And Rosanna, why didn't you move up to Northern California?
I'm so
hang out and have coffee.
You don't understand. This is one of the things that happened. I had a house in Big Sur, California for 38 years. Wow. It was the love of my life besides my child. It was my soul place, everything. And just with my situation, getting divorced in the way I did, I had to sell it. So that was sad. So I'm a Northern California soul girl, and I was looking in at Stinson Beach and Muir Woods and Marin again to think to Mill Valley. Like I love it up there so much.
Yeah.
The dream would be is to get like a cool movie and work up there. That would be, or show. That would be fun.
Let's put that out there.
Yes. All right.
Let's manifest.
Okay, our last segment is called This Bitch. So you're either shining a light on something, someone, anything, or you're throwing some shade at someone. It could be positive. It could be whatever you want it to be. So who's your this bitch right now? Take a minute.
There's good bitches and bad bitches.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Are you a good bitch or a bad bitch?
Depends on the day.
Depends on the day.
Depends on the hour.
I feel shade on the good bitch, my daughter Zoe, and then the bad bitch is Miss Bonde.
Oh yeah, she is this bitch.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
That was just so crazy to see. There it was, just for all of us to see, and no remorse, nothing. The women are standing behind you. Can't face them. It's very sad.
It is. But you know what?
It's very sad. And, yeah.
Well, no, I was going to say we're not sad because we got to talk with you, and it's really nice to have you on Bitch Talk.
Yes, talk about healing. You are healing, Rosanna Arquette.
Well, I like being here, and we'll do it again someday.
I hope so.
In person.
San Francisco.
Hopefully. Oh yeah.
Visit.
I love. So how is it up there? Those fires were really intense for you guys too. You had major fires.
Oh, we've had like it's
fire
knock
season.
On wood.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. We didn't really last year, but it's been okay.
But you have all the tech bros up there that moved up there.
Oh,
and
yeah, that's what we're fighting now.
That's what we're fighting.
Like what have they done to this beautiful
Talk about losing soul. Yeah, just not participating in the soul and the creativity of the city. That's the biggest issue.
Yeah.
But we are here fighting it, so.
That's right.
We're not going anywhere.
Woo! All right. Love.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rosanna. Let us know when if you're ever in the Bay, and good luck on your future projects. We love seeing your name.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us on today's show. You can find more information about this episode in our show notes.
If you're missing us, you can visit us at bitchtalkpodcast.com to sign up for our newsletter and buy us a cup of coffee.
Did you know we're also on the radio? You can find us at bff.fm.
And lastly, rate and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. All the cool bitches are doing it.